Good evening, guys. Good evening. I think so. We are live now. Just can you quickly confirm if we are live and everything is fine from my side or not? So once confirmed, then I will be moving forward with this lecture. Okay. Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the last day of our bootcamp. We have just a small one thing remaining to complete. Okay, and then we'll understand the assignment that we have. Along with the assignment, we also have certain more some important information that I need to share with you. We'll do that, and we will be closing the session then today. Okay. So not much to discuss today, but obviously we will be going on with this. So just give me a moment. Let me do my setup quickly. Okay. Just I got somewhat weight in this. So, okay, fine. Now it's great. So let's start now. Let me open the notes and Tailwind CSS documentation. Okay, so I will go with Tailwind CSS documentation and then my notes. Okay, yeah. Hello guys. Hello. Yeah, I will explain you what assignment do we have today and how you need to submit it, when you need to submit it. Along with that, I have other more important informations that I will be explaining to you today. So do not worry about anything. Okay, we'll go through each and every topics that are needed to be explained. Okay, I'm great, Janvi. I'm great. Okay, just give me little 1 or 2 minutes. Then we will be starting the session. Guys, I think so. Notes are being shared on the community post. I have already shared the notes to the team. I think so. They are sharing it on the community post. Please try getting a notes over in the community post. That's where you will be finding. Other than that, I do not know like if there is some issue with the sharing or the links. I will see. Okay, fine. Okay, guys. So I think so. Yesterday we were actually done with starting the uh, where we so we were done with starting the animation, and we actually need 58 runs to win, and I think so. We just have 2 more wickets. Yeah, so we have to go forward with the animations. So I will be looking into that. Let's quickly go into animation. So before that, I want to again get back to my documentation and I have to see the animation part in my documentation. Okay. So there I will get many options of seeing what all animations can I add in and how can exactly I add in. Okay. So let me find where the animation exactly is in my official documentation, and then I will be moving forward. So yesterday I showed you some example of scale 105 and other things, but we will be going more into that. So you can come into transition properties. Over there, you will be seeing some animations. So right now, this is scale 105 ease in animation along with color change. Okay. So what we can do, we can kind of try implementing this too. Okay. So what all properties have we added? So we have added a background blue. Okay. And we added a transition along with a delay of 150 milliseconds and duration of 300 ease and out, and all hover what we are doing translate y1. So the button goes on somewhat higher on the y-axis, and on hover 2 I'm doing a scale of 110 along with a change in background color. So now let's do one thing. Let's implement this and let's see what will happen on our implementation. Okay, we'll do this once and we'll see. So let me first of all take one button and I will move this old code of index.html to another file. So when you get this code, you can search the older file to get this documentation and in index.html will start fresh again. Okay. So I want a button to implement this styling right here. So let me find a button. So where is my normal button that I created? So this is my normal send message button that I will use now. Okay. So just give me a moment for index.html. Okay. Yeah, fine. So in body, I will add this button and let's see if it's working fine or not. Okay. So button tag. Great. Now it's fine now. Okay. So if I see, yeah, it's fine. So let me save it up and refresh it up. So this is my button. But what is the issue? There is no CDN link. Okay. So I need to add Tailwind CSS CDN link on the top. So this was my Tailwind CSS CDN link, and I will add it on the top after my title inside my head. Okay, fine. So this is my button, and I will also add margin top of I think so. We can add margin top of 5, and then I will add those transitions. So we can remove the old transitions. Okay. So on hover, I was doing background blue of 600. Now what I want to do is, in this case, I want a scale of 100, 110, and I want Y movement translate Y along with a background indigo of 500. Okay. So first of all, I will define my transition. I will define my transition. Then along with transition, what more do I need? I might need delay and duration. Okay. So I will again add a 100 milliseconds of delay, and then I will add a duration of 400 milliseconds. Okay. Now, this is prerequisite setup. You define a transition, you define a delay, you define a duration. Now, after this, as a attendance, please, and yes, I Sudeep, I do not know when we are done with this session. Okay. Whenever we are done with the session, I will share the attendance. Fine. You can, meanwhile, just look into lecture. You can just have your concentration on the lecture itself. Fine. Okay. Yeah. So now I have defined my duration. Now, next thing that I need is I will define a hover and I will do a scale of 110. Okay. That's what I needed on first side. Okay. So I needed my scale 110 and then translate Y. And along with this, I also need to define my ease in out kind of animation. Okay. So ease in out hover has been added as 110. One hover is 110 and another hover will be I think so translate. Okay. I want translate Y. So how much translate Y do we actually need in this case is one. You can also add it as two value to it's your choice, and I will add my color to indigo 500. So not from, but actually Indigo 500. So background Indigo 500. So this is whole of the transition that I am adding, and let's check it out if it is working fine. So what is working fine and what is not working fine? My background color change is working fine, but what's not working is scale of 100 and translate Y of 1 is not working. So let's look into the normal code. Let's see what is the thing that we missed out in this case. I know 500 and everything is great, right? Okay, just a moment. Let me try pasting this up and let me see if it is working in our code. Okay, just negative transition is and out is fine and over y1 okay it should be negative but scale should also work. So I will remove my width and I will do it as 20 and height 2 I will do it as 20 and then what I can do is I can move it to the center. Fine. Okay, instead of doing this, what we can do is I can add a margin on all sides of 5. That will be much more better. Looks fine. And margin top and then else MX and MX and that also. So MX and Y of 5. Great. And blue, and rounded edge is fine. Transition is fine. Delay 100 as we added. That looks fine. Duration of 300 and ease in out is also fine in this case. Then hover of scale 110 and the control background and translate of minus translate of y. Okay, just give me a moment. Everything is working fine, but the scale and translate is not working that. Let me check on the larger size window too. The scale is not working. I think so. We did the scale yesterday, right? So let me check with yesterday's scale board. Where is the scale? Loading scale 105. So this was my explore page, and it was. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We added a delay, right? We added a delay. So let's move this delay out for a moment and then test it out. It's without delay to it's not working. Just give me a moment, guys. Let me check why it is not working in our case. There will be some mistake that we have done. So scale is working fine in previous case, but in this case, it's not working fine. So transform. Okay, yeah. So what we missed out was transform. Okay. I defined a transition, but I missed out defining a transform in this case. So we need that too. So transition plus transform will be working in this case. Okay. So the duration is 400 fine, but I will also add a delay of 150 and that will be much more better. Okay. So along with the delay, it looks much more better. And duration, we can go with 800. Let's see, duration 800 is working or not. Okay, wait a minute. Duration. Now we have an issue with duration. So we take this out totally. Just give me a moment. Please help. Let me drop this up till this point, and it should not work. It's working for okay, fine. And then what I will do, will add rest of the here transition, delay duration, and ease in out. Okay, looks fine till this point. Okay, so even out. Okay, so in previous case, duration was working fine and good, but in this case, the duration is having a small issue. So let me check with my duration thing. Let's go with just a duration. So I will be giving you assignment today. Okay. So we might have very much information. Yeah, Chora, assignment is quite important. If you do not submit assignment, you will not be getting the certificate. So it's quite important thing to do. Okay. Yeah. So what's the issue over here is everything is working great. Fine. Hover is working. We have a scale of 110. We have translate y1 and everything is working fine. But only thing that's not working fine is my duration. Okay. So I wanted my duration to be set to 500, but what's happening is it is not going with 500. So it is quickly changing up. Or else if I go with a lower value of or this higher value of 800, then too it's not functioning well. So this is a small issue that I am facing. But in later cases, everywhere duration is working fine. So let me check it out with just one property. Let me remove all other properties. Okay, so duration spelling will be single D. Okay. I told you I will be giving assignment today. That's fine. I have set him to timeout, so he will not spam again. Fine. So what was happening? Yeah, I was debugging this problem, and I will remove my translate as well as I will remove my other property. Remove this till this point, and let's see what's happening now. So in this case too, I have a duration that's not working well with me. Okay, so without transform, it's not working. So transform and transition. Okay, so transform is working, but then the duration is not working. Yeah, Shreya, you will get to know about your assignment. Just can't you see I'm stuck with my own duration of time. Let me see this up. Just wait a minute. Let me see what's the issue over here. Okay. Uh, okay. So in previous case, it was K110 transition and transform. Then duration was working great in this case. It's right. Everything is fine. There is no error that I could find in this case, but still the duration is not working. No, if it is broken, then it should not work for both the case. But when I am on the second button, it's working fine. But when I am on my first button, it's not working. And I cannot find any error in the code that I have written. So it's quite a mystery why it is not working. So I will need to see this over a scale of 105. Okay, so the same code is working fine on the lower side, but on the upper side, it's not working. Okay, check it out here. Duration of 200. Oh, no, no, it's not going on getting us to move. Okay, fine, guys. I'm not finding any kind of error from my side. Then I will assume that there is some problem with the sandbox itself because everything is same. There is no spelling mistake. There is no thing that I have missed out. So we'll just go on with assumption that there is issue with the sandbox itself. Okay. So I will add again the scale of y and we'll check it out again. Okay. It's smooth, but not that smooth, and I do not like this way. But no problem. Okay. We can manage it like this. Okay. Please give the transition duration 500 is and out. However, translate x of 10. You want that? Okay, I will do that. Okay. So you want translate x of 10. Sorry, it should be translate y. Uh, translate x of 10. That's what your demand is. And along with this, we need a duration of 500 and is in out. Okay. Yeah, it's working fine now. If I go with the duration of 800, let me see duration of 800. No, it's It's not working that great. I want to increase my duration, but it's getting stuck at that point. Easy Note is working. I do not have issue with Easy Note. It's working fine and great. What only property that I am getting stuck is duration, and there is no mistake that I have done right here in the code. So no problem. We'll move forward. Okay, we'll not waste our time inside this. Okay, fine. So this is one kind of transition that I wanted to show you. That was translate of x and y, and then yeah, it's translate of x and y, and then one more thing was my scale 105 that we did yesterday too, but I needed to show you 110 scale. Okay, that's one more thing that we needed to see. So these are also two kinds of more transitions that we can add, and yeah. So what all transitions do we have in option right now? So either we can add a transition property for all. So we can add transition for background color. Okay, we can add transition for I think so hover effects, no, sorry, not hover, for shadow, for color, for background color, for text color, for size of your div. Okay, as we saw, we can add a scale. Then we can also kind of add a transform of y, transform of x. Okay, so these are all the properties that we have in transition. So transition behavior, if you go into, so we just have two kinds of behavior. One is normal behavior, okay, and allowed state. What is allowed state if we see? Okay, yeah, so this is kind of uh, checkbox to hide a button. So when you click on normal, it's normal transition, smooth transition. Okay, in the first transition, the button goes on again. It goes on. There is no delay. There is no problem. But in second case, what we have kind of more smoothness. Okay. So if we see the second one that we have is as input box here, velocity transition on, not here, check opacity here. Okay. So next is transition duration that I was trying to do, and duration kind of got stuck. So, no, kind of, we did not got any reason, but the more the value of duration you add for the duration, okay? Can you make portfolio with your own customization? I'm trying to make it. Yeah, obviously you can make the portfolio with your own customization. There is no rigid law telling you that you should follow only one rule. Okay. Yeah, so duration and then timing function. You have other options of easy, linear, ease in, ease in out, and this is all options. Okay. This you also have a transition delay. So before starting any transition, how much time you want to wait? That is transition delay right at this stage. Okay, fine. Is there an issue with the video? Okay, fine. So if we see the first example, have delay of 150. So when we hover on the screen on the button, we wait for 150 milliseconds, and then there is certain change. Then for the second case, we wait for 300, and then for the third case, we wait for 700 milliseconds. So this is our transition delay. Okay. And then we also have animation. So we have option of animation spin, ping, and others. So this was the animation spin that I was again trying yesterday, but these two had some issue, so no need to worry about this. And then we have one animation of ping, okay, on the top. Don't share the assignment yet. Yeah, I did not share any assignment right now. And so, is there any issue with the internet connection from my side? Audio is okay, but video has a issue. Okay, what I changed my Wi-Fi that I was connected to. Fine. Just inform me when it's fine, okay? So it just got auto connected to another Wi-Fi that has a very bad speed of internet, okay? Yeah, yeah, I got it, okay? Fine. We'll wait for just 1 minute so that it gets sorted out, and we'll move forward, okay? I do not want to get stuck in this. Okay, fine. Fine. So what is the last thing that I wanted to show you was we had our cards, right? We had our project cards. And for that project cards, I needed to kind of add some style to it. So I wanted to add some, not animation, but actually a hover effect, a smooth hover effect for our case. Okay. So what I will do, I will get back to my page and I will, for each card, I will add a shadow on hover. Okay. That's what I need in this case. I want to add a small shadow for each card whenever I hover on this card. So let's get to the card. Let's get to the project card and let's see. Because destination does not exist, we can go with the preferred duration of 5. Yeah, I was going with the 500, but 500 was also not working. So that's why I left it out totally. Okay. Fine. Okay. Yeah. So let me go back to this. Okay. Yeah, there will be an assignment. Let me complete this. It will just take me 5 more minutes and I will be done with this. So just have patience, guys. Okay. Fine. Okay. So I will add a shadow on case of my hover. So I will also need a transition. So let's go with this. Okay. So in my hover effect, what I need a shadow to get in. Okay. In the documentary, it's just work once again. Yeah, you can. It should work when using. Obviously, you can use any values. Okay, either you can go with 150 milliseconds value, or else you can go with seconds value. Okay, in big bracket. So you have all options available. Yeah. So I want to add a shadow of Excel on case of hover right now. So that's one thing that I need to add. And after this, I also need to add one more thing that is transition. So transition of what? I do not need transition of any other thing. I just need a transition of shadow in this case. So I will declare it as shadow background color also. Yeah, you can also add background color also for the hover. If it is your choice, you can obviously add. Okay. Yeah. So transition of shadow, and I will add duration of 300 right in this case. If it does not work, we'll see for 500 too. So this is my card. This is my first card. And what I added a transition in this case. So suppose let's try adding one more thing, scale of 105, and we'll add it as only transition and transform. Okay, so transition and transform along with a scale of 105. So now what is happening in my card? It's adding a shadow along with shadow. It is also getting to a scale of 105. So what I will do, I will go with 4 XL of shadow, 4 XL of shadow in this case. And let's see again. So more darker shadow along with a scale of 105. So this is one property that I have added. And if you want, you can add another property. Okay, let's stick to this only. So one is adding a kind of shadow of Excel only, and you can also kind of change the opacity property too. Okay, if you want to change the opacity on hover, you can also do that same way. Nothing different in this case. Okay, so I will just repeat this styling for all my cards so that there is consistency in all those cards that I have. Let me check with one more thing. Not scale. So I want to add a transform of y. So I will add translate y of 1, translate y of 1 in this case. Okay. So it's fine. And for the fourth case, what I will do, so I will kind of go with Yeah, so on hover, I will go with the shadow of Excel itself, and on hover, I will define a border of 2. On hover, I will define a border of blue 300. Okay, so transition, then a duration of 300 for our piece. Okay, fine. So let's check it out. If it is fine, if it's working or not. Okay, so this is the case. Shadow is working, but border. So I added a border. Yeah, so now it's working fine. So you have to define a border without any hover, first of all. And in normal case, you can do a hover border color, you can give it. Okay. So this is how we will be adding a border in our case. Along with the shadow, we added a border color too. Okay. So same way, all other properties can also be added. There is not much difference in these cases. So we'll just copy and paste this styling for other case too. Okay. Just copy it and just paste it up on this page. Okay, fine. So this is kind of all the topics that I wanted to cover. There are much some more topics remaining. I know for sure, but we are not but getting into that. So what is the next thing that we'll do? We'll kind of understand what is the assignment that you have to do. And before that, if you have any small doubts related to till this point, whatever we studied, you can put that doubt in chat box. We'll discuss it one by one. Okay. So before sharing the assignment, I will take all doubts that you have, and then we'll move forward with the assignment. And after that, I will explain one or more information related thing that we have. Then we'll close our session. Okay, fine. So you can just add in your doubts that you have, and that will be fine. We will move forward with that. Yeah, I will not related to the assignment as I will explain you how you will be submitting assignment. Okay. So Chana, we are not in a HTML session. We are in a CSS session. That is even Tailwind CSS. So how to add an image in your portfolio is kind of very easy topic that you should already have a knowledge of. Okay. So you just need an image tag. Go with that. You have to add SRC. You have to add width and height according to your need. You have to add ALT tag, and you will be good to go. If it's still then just give me a moment. Fine. Please if, yeah, you can search on the community post. They, my team will be sharing everything over there. Okay. Files. Our repo for this portfolio. So actually, we are not creating any repo for this case. We just have our code sandbox link. But if possible, I will look into that. We can also create a repo. Okay? It's not a great issue. We can actually create a repo. Fine. Yes. So yeah. So what I'll say, where we will get the assignment. I will give you the assignment. Most probably, I might also share a talk related to the assignment. And along with this, I have added one file name as assignment.txt in the code sandbox. So you will be getting the assignment over there. Yeah, I already have told my team to share everything. So they will be sharing. But the thing is, I do not have control on that. So you will have to wait somewhat and you will get everything. Okay. So you will get your certificate after submission of your assignment, and it might take 1 or 2 days after you are done with assignment submission. Okay, you add your width to certain value, width and height to a square shape value. Suppose you can take a value of width as 20, height as 20, and add rounded as full. That's what you have to do. Okay. Yeah, Priyadarshini, it was for your doubt. Okay. Add a div. Inside a div, you add your image tag, set your you can set your width and height to a square shaped body, 20 or 30, whatever possible, and add your rounded as full. Yeah, so I think so they would have shared a code sandbox link too over there. Okay. No, Gaurav, I do not have any working link. Okay. Yeah, you will get to know if someone has missed any days of attendance. What is the thing that you can do? Okay, I will explain you in some moment. So actually, you will get at max 3 days to complete this assignment. Obviously, the style is upon you. Whatever style you want to choose, I just picked this style to kind of teach you. So whatever thing you need, it's your choice. Okay. Yeah, we'll share the assignment with you. Okay. I don't think so. You are having any doubt related to the code or anything. So I will move forward with explaining the assignment. And that is the only doubt that I am finding from your side. So let's move it up. So what you have to build, you have to build your own personal portfolio website. The styling is your own choice. Okay, you can choose any of the styling that you want and any color palette, anything that you need. Okay. Now, what all things do we need in our portfolio website? First is our homepage. We need our home section, and in home section you can add a description about you. Okay, who are you, what all things you have. You can add a photo or avatar, whatever like tagline you want to add. You can add these all things, and you can also add a nav bar in this case. Okay, yeah. So you can also add the nav bar and other things. Okay, yeah. So these are all things, and about me sections can be added, project section can be added, contact section, and we can also add this whole thing. So if you want to add any more sections, you are free to add. We do not have any rigid rule for this thing. You can add possibly anything that you need, and along with that, please do not remove any sections from this list. Okay, please add it up. And what you have to share with us, you just have to kind of push this code to GitHub, and you can share it up. I am not going to deployment. Obviously, I do not know if you have worked with deployment or not, and you can also share a screenshot of UI that you have made. Okay, so this is the assignment. I have already added this assignment to our code sandbox, so you can find it there too, and I will share it in the community too. Okay, so you will be getting that things. And one important thing that we need to discuss is submission and other thing. Okay, so submission I will discuss. Just give me a moment. I will discuss that. Can we share deployment? If you are well and good with deployment, yeah, you can share, but it's not a compulsion right here because I find the crowd as somewhat new, so I will not go with deployment right here. Okay, yeah, fine. Yeah, so one more doubt is can we use React? I think so. You should kind of stick with HTML right now, but if you are good with React, then fine, you can go with it. Because the thing that you need to practice right now is Tailwind. The framework that you use is not a kind of concern for now. Yeah, fine. Yeah, let's move on to assignment. I will explain, come back to it again, and I will explain to you again once more. Now, there is one more information that I want to share up with you is if someone has any doubt, anything that they get after this bootcamp related to topics that we studied or related to any bootcamps of this bootcamp, okay? So we will be kind of organizing a doubt clearing session for you, okay? Uh, one small doubt clearing session for you that you can register for. Obviously, it will be paid because we want to filter out the crowd. Okay, We do not want anyone to get in. We want only students who have genuine doubt to get in to that doubt clearing session. So it will be organized 2 days from now, and we will be sharing the registration link with you too, and you can register for that. If you have any doubts, if you find any doubts while creating assignment or any other things, so you can register in that boot camp. You will get all possible doubts get cleared by me. Okay, so I will be there with you to explain anything that is required. So please feel free to register to that. Obviously, it will be paid, but not that much. But as per the content that you will get in that doubt clearing session, you can register according to your need. Okay. So this was one information, and if anyone who has missed kind of some attendance too, they can also register in that. Okay, it can also be counted as 1 day of attendance over there too. Okay, so it's upon you. If you find that you are getting some doubts that needs to be cleared, then you can register in that. Okay. Okay, so now let's get back to my assignment. So this is the assignment that you have to build, and the submission date will be 3 days from now. So today is 14. So I will count 3 days, that is 15, 16, and 17. So you have to submit your assignment on 17th of July by midnight, and I will like you after that. The deadline will be over. So please keep everything inside that deadline. Okay. No, it's not the thing. Kushi, the doubt session is not compulsory. Only students who are having doubt or who have left some attendance, they can register over there. So if you do not attend doubt session, it does not mean that you are not going to get the certificate. Okay. Okay, fine. So this is the deadline. Just keep that in mind. That is 17th of July. Okay. Assignment, you will get a form to submit your assignment on the same community post that we have created. So please be in that community post, and please do not leave it until you have attained on or until you have got your certificates. Okay, please stay over there. I told you where to submit, and yeah, so use chairs for live and catching up on. Yeah, Latika, if you want to emphasize it more, if you want to add more things, then we are free to add it. Okay. You will get a Google form or other forms to submit in. So you can just wait till we send you the form to submit. Okay. Yeah, I know we have to share attendance link. I just have some more details to share with you. So that is why I'm not sharing the attendance link right now. Let me take some doubts, and then I will share the detail what I need, and then I will share the attendance form with you. The reference document is on. You can search it on your own. You can go with Tailwind CSS documentation. You will find that documentation, guys. It's not the documentation that I created. It's official Tailwind CSS documentation. Fine. Okay. So let me share another piece of information. So I know there were around 500, 800 students who joined me in this boot camp. They followed me closely. Now I got many doubts related to like a full course for the full stack development and other things. Some of you were there asking me how and where can I learn. So for that reason, we at DevTown also have the option to study full stack development from me. So we have a kind of industrial training, and in that, what all things to be covered. Let's kind of just get a hands on what all things to be covered, and so we go on with starting the basic of web development, that is HTML. We cover the CSS, we cover JS, and either of the Bootstrap or Tailwind, and then express everything. So first of all, we start with front end, that is HTML, CSS, and JS. We will be starting with that, and then we'll move to our backend part, that is Node, Express, Mongo, and we'll create APIs in our backend. Okay, we'll also see DevOps, but before that, we will cover my React. and if possible, we'll also see next. Okay. And after this, we will be going into deployment of DevOps. We'll understand Docker, we'll understand what is CI/CD, how to write CI/CD, and what is Kubernetes. Okay. And some possible projects that you will be building after this. This Yes, after this course is kind of Zomato backend, task management app, other related things. Okay, so this is a full stack batch that I will be taking. So if you are interested in that, you can also get in contact with the DevTown support. Okay, they will explain you each and every required thing that you need. Okay, so it's based upon your choice. If you want to take it, take this course with us. So you can. So where can I join this course? Yeah, you can actually text us on DevTown support and we will get in contact with you. We will explain everything required for this case. Okay, whatever thing is required, we will be explaining you on our own. What's the price of the course and everything? Every details will be shared by the support team. And yeah, so just you have to show up on. You can either mail us or else you can either get in contact from the DevCon website. You will be getting a form to contact us, and everything will be shared over there. Okay. Yeah, Tanuj, price of the batch and every other related documents will be details will be shared from the support team. So just try contacting them. You will be getting all required details from there. Okay, no need to worry about that. We will resolve all doubts that you have regarding this. Okay, so please, if you are interested, please kind of sign in for this batch. I will be taking it up, and most probably it will start in August. Okay, August of first. So whoever is interested, everyone can come in. Okay, yeah, everyone can. Okay, be it national, be it international, wherever you are from. Because in this digital age, the nationality where you are from does not matters. Okay, so you can take up the course even if you are from outside of our country. Fine. Okay. So, if you have any doubts related to whatever we discussed right now, you can just free to ask. If you get any other doubts after the session, you are free to sign up to a doubt session. Okay. Doubt session will be 2 days after the bootcamp. That is, today is 14. So most probably we will organize it on 16. Okay. Fine, guys. I hope so. Everything is clear. Okay. Yeah, you will get your code sandbox and you can find the detail of assignment over there. Yeah, once I explained you that you will be getting a Google form to submit the assignment. So wait till we share some Google form with you. Deadline is 17th of July. 17th of July will be the last day to submit your assignments. Yeah, Neeraj, you can get all details about this internship and all this course from support team. They will explain everything. Okay. Whatever rules and things whether I have already attached it in our code sandbox and I have already shared it. So you will be finding it soon. So whenever you find, you can look into that. Okay, fine. Yes, Neha, you will get the certificates after submitting the assignment. You can go in DevTown and you can request a call back over here. Okay, just add in your detail and just name, email, and phone number, and you can just request a call back, or else you can also chat with us. You have these all options. So just if you are interested, you can just request call back, and we will get back to you. We will explain you everything related to the course. Okay. And if you want to know more, you can go in course, you can go and find this all things, full stack web development and other related courses. Okay. Yeah, so you have the option to register now. You can go and register. Once you register over there, you will get a call from our side and everything will be explained. Okay. Yeah, you have to submit your portfolio. Okay. You have to submit your portfolio that you built totally. And whatever you want to add, you can add. It's your choice. Right. Fine. Okay, 47 more reps. Fine. Okay, guys. So now I will be closing this session, and this is the last day of our bootcamp, and I hope so you enjoyed this with us. Guys, how many times do you want me to explain it again and again? You will be getting Google form over there. You have to submit the assignment, and do not worry. We will explain you everything. Okay. One See, you will get a code sandbox link. In the code sandbox link, you can go with assignment.txt. The details of assignments are over there. Fine. If possible, we will also share another doc related to the assignment. You will get a Google form to submit your assignment. The deadline is 17th of July. Before that, we are taking a doubt clearing session that is on 16th of July. If you want to register, you can register. Along with that, you also have option to take full stack course with us. You can also take that. And Tanuj, can you stop spamming? Fine. Okay. Great. Fine. Okay. So now I will be ending this course. Thank you guys for joining this 5 days. And again, I have another bootcamp from 21. So if you want, you can join in that too. If you are interested in, we'll again meet you back with another bootcamp from 21st of July. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Have a nice night ahead. Good night.